the European Championships of Artistic Gymnastics for Women.
With France Telecom, official partner of gymnastics.
You join us then at the 22nd European Championships for Women. This is the all-round competition. 24 gymnasts have qualified for this final. And they'll be working in 4 groups, 6 gymnasts in each group. We're watching the warm-up. Vital preparation stages nearing completion. See Simona Amanar there. She qualified in first place, so she's looking good. Coach Octavian Bellu. We're looking at Claudia Preșican now from Romania. Looking serious. She begins her final on vault and works through the rotation. Vault, bars, beam and floor. That's the order. And Preșican for her first vault. Yurchenko, straight Arabian. The girls in this competition, they have to do 2 vaults, and it's the average that's taken. And the judges, there'll be 6 of them looking at how well she does it, in other words, the execution. Well, 2 more decide on the value, the start value of the skill, and from there the score is decided. .287 was the score, but remember, it's the average of the 2 that counts. Now look for a different vault. Yurchenko, 1.5 twists. Difficult skill. Consistent vaulting here from Preșican. She was 8th all round in the World Championships in Lausanne last year. Made 2 finals there, but not doing too badly on vault in this all-round final. 1.5 twist. Difficult to spot the landing from the Yurchenko start. Plenty of power and aggression on the runway. Good conversion upwards. Wraps nice and tight. And a fair attempt at that landing. Just a small hop sideways. Alvira Teyza from France. She qualified in 5th place for these finals. Being one of her specialities, she was 2nd in the Junior Europeans in '96. .356 for Preșican was the average vault, so that sets the marker for the others to reach. Well, there was flight in that acrobatic series, exactly what the judges are looking for. She made a beam final in the World Championships in '97. She was 6th, but she has some good work. Full twist there in the corbett flick. .17 years old and already vastly experienced. 2.5 twists to finish there on beam. Teyza. Looking good and delighted. Mixed series. We just heard that the score for Teyza is 9.675, so it's a good start for her. Captivated never too young to start. All the apparatus, of course, working at the same time. Lots to see. And a busy job for the producer to move from one to the other of apparatus. Just checking the grip. The mixture of chalk and water needs to be just right. Well, she looks relaxed. "24 gymnasts, of course, working in these finals. It's the second competition, the qualifying competition. And that decided both the finalists for today, the all-round competition, and for the individual apparatus following tomorrow. Floor exercise. And we're seeing Elena Savko from Belarus. 2.5 twist, punch front, but the foot is out of the area. That'll be a 10th deduction. Looking for a mixture, of course, of acrobatics and gymnastics series. Double tuck. And just toppling out of the spins very slightly. Twist, pike front somersaults. Elena Savko, 18-year-old from Belarus, 21st all-round in the World Championships. Two and a half twists into punch front, and the foot that does the damage. Doesn't really accelerate through the backflip like some we'll see. 1.5 twist there. This is how she finished. Pike front. Martina Bremni from Italy. The rising strength of the Italian women. So long in the shadow of the men and now making their bid. She was 5th on this apparatus in the Junior Europeans in '96. Full twist in the giant circle. Stalder moving, of course, between the lower and higher bar. Winding up. And full twisting double tuck with a good landing. Martina Bremini from Italy. Good release there, and she's earned 9.525. Olga Teslenko on beam. Now, she made a beam final on this apparatus in Junior Europeans, also in the World Senior Championships, and in the Olympic Games. So this is a happy apparatus for her. Olga Teslenko from Ukraine. score for Elena Savko from Belarus was 8.575. You remember, her apparatus was floor. Meanwhile, Teslenko going confidently on beam. Good backflip, double tuck, slightly out of line, but difficult combination. Plenty of power, plenty of acceleration. Olga Teslenko on beam, front somersault, not a quiver. And joined very nicely in that mixed series. Bit of a beam specialist, he's made finals at every level, from European to Olympics. A good start from her. Slightly to the side, had to cowboy the legs to make the double rotation, but a good exercise. And this young lady, Svetlana Korkina, reigning world all-round champion. 19 years old now. Got a silver medal as part of a haul at the World Championships on this apparatus. And we whip over to Simona Amanar. This was the leader when she qualified, 18-year-old. And Teslenko on beam scored 9.7, so that's a great start for her. So, this lady begins on her favourite apparatus, vault. She is European, world and Olympic champion on this apparatus, so she couldn't have hoped for a better start. Simona Amanar. Yurchenko, double twist, almost leisurely in her approach, but vastly experienced. Makes it look so easy, which of course is the hallmark of the specialist. Round off, backflip, big push, double twist. Slightly deep on the landing, little hop to compensate. But good start. And she earns for that vault a 9.612. And the marks went on that phase, the dismount. There's confirmation of that score. Simona Amanar from Romania. But remember, there's 2 vaults, and it's the average, and this second vault must be different. Good straight Arabian from the Sukahara approach. Good body tension. Super conversion. Consummate vaulter. Good repertoire. Able to pull it out when it matters. There's the half turn on. Slightly deep in the shape off, but excellent body tension, and achieves a good second vault, which of course is the secret. Consistency and depth in repertoire. Not such a good vault, it gives her an average of 9.475, and the audience still plenty to see. This is the first of 4 rotations. There's a correction there for Amanar's vault. It was 9.543, the average. That's a significant difference, but still a long way to go. Victoria Karpenko, many regard as a more than worthy successor to the great Podkopayeva from Ukraine. Victoria was a bronze medalist in the Junior Europeans in '96. She was also a gold medalist on this apparatus, on the floor apparatus. She had a bit of bad luck at the World Championships in '97 in Lausanne. Karpenko there, she suffered a broken finger. So let's see now if she's back to her impressive best. This, her best apparatus. Already a gold medalist at junior European level. Here looking to see if she can emulate that achievement at senior level. Victoria Karpenko. 1.5 twists through to 2.5 twists, pike front, just a small adjustment at the end, but good complex beginning. Double twisting front somersault at the end of that forward tumble sequence. Lovely posture in her gymnastic leaps. Superb amplitude always. And acceleration in the tumbling, whip over through to double pike. Slightly anticipated the landing out of the double spin, but overall such a balanced impression from this floor exercise. Full twisting double tuck to finish. Victoria Karpenko cut down slightly on her difficulty over the past year or so. Plenty of power, acceleration through the backflip. 1.5 twist, early walkout, beautiful technique. Good body line, 2.5 twists and a pike front somersault. She could tumble powerfully and move so elegantly. Whip over somersault into the double pike. Slightly overcooked the rotation. Full twist double tuck for Karpenko from Ukraine. Svetlana Kokina looking now at her beam performance. Characteristic full twist flick on, good opening tumble, because that's exactly what it is on this beam. Floor exercise, over 1 meter off the ground and just 10 centimeters of space. Has a great floating, elegant quality to her work. Never looks hurried. Left shoulder dipped slightly out of that 360 spin. But Kokina looking in control. The revolver flick, the full twisting Corbett. So the difficult skills, well negotiated. And this is a very good opening gambit. Composure. Another trademark, double twist to the side, gaining somersault, a little gesture. She's pleased with that. 9.787 we know is the score. Full twist in the backflip. And Karpenko on floor got 9.612. And after that first rotation, this beam exercise has taken Gorkina into first place. Teslenko is in second. There's confirmation. Alvirateze doing well in bronze. Kopenko in fourth, and Aminar, who qualified first, in fifth at the moment. Presican, the other Romanian, in eighth place. That's the first rotation. Still 3 rotations to come. Good start from the world all-round champion, Svetlana Gorkina. Join us soon then to see how the competition unfolds and who the European all-round champion will be for 1998.
The official gymnastics sponsor, offers a complete range of telecommunications services.
What is Carlos Moya's nationality? French, Spanish, German. Each week, Eurosport and Babolat offer you the chance to win a Babolat racket personally signed by Carlos Moya. There are Babolat packages also to be won. Call now. Good luck. This week, the ATP Tour is in Prague for the Pegas Czech Open. Frenchman Cédric Pioline is champion. Get ready for some red-hot action on the red dust of Eastern Europe. Cathartic Kafkaesque drama in front of an audience of 7,000. The Pegas Czech Open, Saturday at 16:30 CET, 3:30 UK on Eurosport. With the Spanish Tourist Office. Bravo, Spain. Back live to the European Championships of Artistic Gymnastics for Women.
With France Telecom, official partner of gymnastics.
Welcome back, and you join us halfway through the floor exercise of Jennifer Montevez from Spain. Still only 15 years old. One of 2 Spanish girls to qualify for this all-round final. Qualified in 8th place to Jennifer Montevez. And this is her second apparatus in this final. Plenty of energy. All the girls, of course, at this level, well versed in the art of choreography. And the routine carefully constructed to match their personality. Nice ring leap into backflip. Part of a mixed series. One of the requirements, of course, in floor exercise. Harnessing some power. Accelerating through the backflip. Hardly touched the floor in the backflip. Into the twisting somersaults. Anxious moments, of course, All of these gymnasts have got different techniques for focusing in these seconds before performance. Some like to wait by chalk, some like to get onto the podium. And the score for Montevez on floor 9.2. This is Martina Bremini from Italy. The tiniest of adjustments, but they'll all be detected. And another there. Lacking just a little elevation in her jumps and leaps. Front somersault there, an acrobatic series or acrobatic skill. Building for the all-important dismount, double tuck back somersault. Little shuffle of the feet there right at the end. Martina Bremini. Just missed a medal on floor exercise in Junior Europeans in '96, and of course beam is an extension of floor, and we can see a layout somersault sandwiched between those two backflips and just a little dip to the left. Gathering into the dismount. Double tuck somersault, try to keep her knees together, needed a cowboy to make sure of the rotation at the end. Well, she was in second place after the first rotation. She did start though on her favourite apparatus beam. This is Teslenko. Olga. She makes her way to floor exercise. Now, as yet, she's never made a major floor final, so she relies quite heavily on two strong pieces, which are beam and bars. She's building up a very good dossier of experience. Junior Europeans, World Championships, Senior Olympic Games. And she'll need all of that experience. And the score for Bremini on beam was 9.437. Olga Teslenko from Ukraine. 2.5 twists, but again out of the line. That complex combination causes problems for the length it needs. Plenty of height, continuous jumping, but slightly off course on the final full twisting jump. Whip over through to double pike and nicely controlled. Difficult skill, double pike, to control rotation and landing. Well, didn't quite make the triple twist. And that'll be deducted, of course. Very important they get all the way around in their selected skills, particularly the twisting skills. This is how she started. Front somersault, 2.5 twists, used up too much of the floor area. That was the result. Whip over, backflip, wide arm placement into a very tightly wrapped double pike. Nice little link there through headstand. Lots of little touches there, but the choreography generally didn't really impress. Need to project personality, and this is someone who was able to do just that. Svetlana Korkina from Russia, 19 years old now. Supremely elegant and technically superb. She had a silver medal on floor at the World Championships last year, which of course she won in the all-round. Focusing. And Teslenko didn't impress the judges, 8.912. They're looking for a complete package. Lots of dynamic skill, but overall the impression, the presentation, the combination of grace, elegance and daring. Korkina from Russia. Made the triple twist. You can always rely on her to steal the show. You never can tell. That's the song. Well, building up the difficulty on her gymnastic leaps. Bonus awarded for complicated links and jumps in sequence. Plenty of height, 2.5 twists, so easily round. And the expression is there, the presentation is there. She looks to be enjoying it. Svetlana Korkina, packaging as always, a superb exercise. Omnipresent coach. Wraps the triple twist. We said elegance was important. Soft arm moves, a haughty posture, but very effective. Korkina and Boris Pilkin, the coach, has disappeared. Strange pair. Wonderfully effective combination. Simona Amenar from Romania. She qualified in first place, but started on a difficult difficult piece to score high. That was vault, and she had to be content with 5th place. And Korkina, 9.175, so the scores on floor. Seems an odd, very low score. I thought there was a mistake. 9.675 was the score. It's been very quickly corrected. 9.675 for Kokina. Now we are saying she started on vault. Difficult piece to score high, even though she's world champion on that apparatus. Here on bars, Kachev. One and a half turns in long swing, immediately into Ginger. Swinging well. Very businesslike, the Romanians on bars. Double somersault, the first one straight, the second one piked. So Aminar consistent then, and looking to make up the leeway. Plenty of time in the Ginger. Big release move that. Stoop on, circles the bar, looks for the top bar, moving between the two, so important. Well, the judges will give that a double layout or a double straight, I'm sure. Well, severe but intense on the job of judging. This is Alvia Taser acknowledging last helpful advice from the coach. Victoria Karpenko. Oh, straight front somersault, such a difficult vault to rotate that shape from the handspring. Very deep landing. And you can see the start value in the background, 9.8. That's where the judges start. Very deep landing, and the judges are going to cane that. There was a 9.1 she got. That's a second vault. Much more under control. So Karpenko averaging 9.1 for those two vaults. And vault is proving to be the apparatus most difficult to get the high scores. Kokina still out in front, but it's early days. This is Alvia Taser. And Simona Amanar's got a good score on bars, 9.562, so she's in the hunt. Remember, she was 5th after the first round. She's now moved into 2nd. This is Taser. 2.5 twist into pike front somersault, so she's safely into a floor routine. Lack of leg separation on that illusion. Needs to demonstrate more flexibility, but tumbling well. Whip over to double twisting, back somersault. Not noted for a floor work, far more a specialist on bars and beam is Alvia Taser. safe and consistent rather than spectacular, but consistency is the name of the game in an all-round competition. Double twisting front somersault out of that handspring into a tuck front. And backward tumbling, whip over somersault, immediately into double twist. Not an easy combination. Had to pike out to make sure the rotation. Gymnastics series, oh, very badly out of that fall. So Claudia Presican from Romania on bars. Catching up on some of the routines not covered live. This already happened, of course. Safely through the ginger. Good combination, full twisting giant into full twisting double tuck. Going for bonus. And the Romanians in the shape of Presican and Amanar challenging for these medals. 2 rotations now complete. The halfway stage, they'll be sorting themselves out. And Presican really has got an enormous score, 9.662. And that's how it looks. Kokina still out in front of the halfway stage. Amanar moved up to silver, and the other Romanian, Presican, there in 3rd place. Remini looking good for Italy. Tislenko's dropped now to 8th. Halfway through, plenty more excitement to come. Can Kokina hold on? The Romanian challenge looks good. Join us soon.
The official gymnastics sponsor offers a complete range of telecommunications services.
A code that couldn't be cracked.
Simon, can you read that?
A man who can't be trusted.
There must be nothing that connects the boy to this office.
And an agent who won't give up.
They're trying to get the kid.
Bruce Willis.
Take your best shot.
Mercury Rising.
Which year is the year of sports in Malaysia? 1998, 1999 or 2000? Play with Eurosport and Tourism Malaysia and you could win one of the 2 golfing vacations in Malaysia offered each week. And that's not all. You could also receive golf goodies. Call now. And good luck.
This week, the ATP Tour is in Prague for the Pegas Czech Open. Frenchman Cedric Pierlin is champion. Get ready for some red-hot action on the red dust of Eastern Europe. Cathartic Kafkaesque drama in front of an audience of 7,000. The Pegas Czech Open, Saturday at 16:30 CET, 3:30 UK on Eurosport. With the Spanish Tourist Office, Bravo Spain. Back live to the European Championships of Artistic Gymnastics for Women.
With France Telecom, official partner of gymnastics.
On to the 3rd apparatus. And sorting themselves out in the top positions, the medal prospects. Mistakes can still happen. This is the face of the girl in 4th place, doing extremely well. Martina Bremini from Italy. Now this is a good apparatus for her. She was 4th, just missed the medals in the 96 Junior Euros. So I wonder. 4th at the start of this rotation. Interesting double tuck. Two and a half twists and kept it within the area. The front somersault tagged on the end. So going well. Full twist into pike front somersault. Having to show a mix of forward and backward tumbling, of course. And a variety of somersaults. Flurry of action there between the paws. Oh, and she did spin that in. Triple twist. Good technique on that final tumble. Set it up and then wrapped it in really tight. Doing well. Here's Martina Bremini, making the most of her opportunity in this all-round final. Full twisting double tuck. Good tumbling. 2.5 twists. Good on the twisting elements. This young Italian. The choreography not captivating, but it suits her. And presented a well-balanced, well-constructed floor routine. Question is, can she make any impression on the big three? Presikana, Mena, and of course Kokina. Well, this young lady started well, didn't do so well on a second apparatus. Started on B, moved to floor. Here she is on vault. Olga Tyslenko from Ukraine. Handspring, pike front somersault, huge jump at the end. And Bremini won't have done herself any harm at all. 9.375 on floor. Well, it's not a spectacular score. It's consistent. And remember, she was 4th going into this rotation. Not comfortable in that approach run. Didn't really get the lift off the top of the horse. Slightly over-rotated the handspring pike front. An 8.95. That's a reflection of the value of the vault. It's 9.5 is what it's worth. And some of the vaults we're seeing today are 9.8 and better. That's the starting value. You can see this one's worth 9.6. She adds a twist, but it was very, very late. And doesn't look too happy. You can see the start value in the background. 9.6, handspring, pike front. Twisted very late. You need to kick out earlier and really punch the shoulders round to make that twist. Laid back to convert upwards. The twist awry. Pike somersault with half twist. Svetlana Kukina in first place at the halfway stage. And Teslenko with 8.87 as an average on vault is now out of the running, I'm sure. There's a young lady still very much in the running, in pole position, the reigning world champion. Svetlana Kukina, her first vault. Yurchenko, half turn into Cuervo, that's her trademark. And we talked about difficulty, that's worth a 9-9. That's Boris Pilkin there, look. He never changes that expression. Worth 9-9. Yurchenko, half turn into back somersault, that's a Cuervo at the second phase of that vault. And Kukina really has made this vault her very own. Good half turn, gets on low, good repulsion. Very precise, absolutely timed. Deep landing, but a measure of the difficulty of the vault, and she got 9.6 for that. Look, good start. The second vault, remember, it has to be different, and the scores are averaged. Yurchenko 1.5 twist, and that fall could be very significant. Wasn't such a difficult vault, a 9.8 was the tariff. Oh dear. She really lost it, and Boris's face says it all. Wrapped it in, but you're blind on that last turn, didn't really know where she was, lacked rotation, lacked height. I beg her pardon, she had rotation, what she didn't have was height. Plenty of rotation there, and overcooked it with a sad result. On 1.5 twist, but you see the head was way up. She wasn't orientated for that final phase, and Boris Pilkin, you can see on the left, beginning to look away. Isabelle Severino from France. She was 10th all round in the World Championships and 13th in the Olympics. And the news on Kukina's vault, she got 8.95 for that problem vault. Takes her average down to 9.275. Now we wonder, is it possible to hang on to pole position? I doubt it, with the two Romanians with strong apparatus still to come. We'll have to see. Isabelle Severino, meantime, 18-year-old, Montmorency. Oh, little gesture there. Oh, whatever it was, it worked. 2.5 twists. Concludes that beam exercise. Very elegant gymnast. Low and slightly weak on the posture. She goes into that revolver. And they can't hang about on these connections. The joints have to be almost seamless. 2.5 twists to finish. Isabelle Severino from France. A well-earned drink. she was in second place at the halfway stage. Just making absolutely sure now that the beam is precisely positioned. Simona Amina. We know Kokina had problems. For the next minute and a half, very significant for this young lady. Amina on beam. Front somersault. Well negotiated to start. Acrobatic series under control. Somersault on, so looking good at this stage. On the right of the picture, Bellew, the coach, impassive. Two backflips, double tuck back, safely through, minor error right at the end. It's typical Romanian work. Nothing done, much too risky. And Taser, suffering a similar fate to Kokina. That was her first attempt. Yurchenko on. Over-rotated the straight somersault. She wasn't happy on vault at all. 8.74 was her average score, so not a happy outing for Taser. Such a difficult shape to rotate in. There's a correction there, 8.712 for her first vault. This her second. Slightly more successful, wasn't it? Had to pike in to make sure of the twist. Victoria Karpenko. Many thought she'd challenge this year. She was a successful junior, but at the moment not in the top 4 places. This lady is, though, Claudia Preshikan. She was in 3rd place at the halfway stage. So experienced, able to bring that under control, but there was a major loss of balance there. Straight somersault, so difficult, and in connection with powerful backflips, so she's going for it. And Amina, 9.512 on beam, so it's extremely close there. Kokina, of course, having that problem on vault. Oh, she's not happy. A couple of obvious adjustments there. And the function of one of these judging juries, the B jury, is just to watch mistakes of that nature. Made 3 or 4 minor wobbles and 2 quite major ones. Question of how severe the judges will be. Presikan then into the dismount. Double tuck somersault, and again a lack of control. So these two Romanians not really cashing in on the problems that Coquina had. Remember, she only got 9.275 on vault, and the door was wide open for these two. Backflip. Backflip to 2 feet, and a straight somersault, which is so difficult. Tried to make sure with a quiet entry into that, kept the knees together, but lost control right at the last minute on the double tuck back. Victoria Karpenko not having the impact that many of us thought she would. Lovely transition there from low to high bar. Nice Ginger roll into invert swings. Almost lost tension there. The Ginger safely negotiated. Good transitions, good dynamic work. Excellent technique and shape. Fall twisting, double straight. Excellent dismount. And this routine was worth 9.725. It's the best we've seen on bars. And Presikan generously dealt with on beam. 9.637 for Claudia Presikan. Dieke Willems from the Netherlands. She qualified in 24th place, so she just made this final, but it's great to see the Netherlands represented at this level. Somersault, but a couple of little wobbles to bring it under control. But little shoulder dip. Signs of nerves. One and a half twist to dismount. Backflip into Corbett. Amazing to think that skill is well over 20 years old now and still so popular. Mani Ostrang from Norway. And the gymnastic net spreading ever wider. Good to see all these nations represented. Great Britain, of course, have 2 gymnasts in this final. Oh, lost rhythm. Once the momentum goes, so difficult to recatch it. Problem with her guard. Pulling very strongly, but once you bend your arms, it's so difficult to regain shape and momentum. Full twist in the giant. 1.5 twists. She can swing. The score for Willem, the Dutch girl, 8.65. That was on beam. Well, little problem, close to the start, but she recovered well. 3 rotations then complete. And Kokina made it all so interesting with her problems on vault. I didn't really think that Amanar took advantage, but Presikan was fortunate to receive a good score on beam, and it will have made the situation very interesting as they go into their last rotation. Plenty for the audience to look forward to. But any mistake at this level, severely punished, and can make the difference between the British contingent waving the flag. Tony Byrne there from Northern Ireland. Can't update you on the scores just yet. Join us soon. We'll give you the updated score situation. It's getting exciting.
The official gymnastics sponsor, offers a complete range of telecommunications services.
Seit neuestem finde ich 6
Championships of Artistic Gymnastics for women.
With France Telecom, official partner of gymnastics.
The final rotation then in this women's all-round. And Korkina holds on. Less than a tenth separates her from Claudia Presikan, who's overtaken Amanar into this final apparatus. Karpenko's done well to move up into 4th, and Martina Bremini from Italy, who was looking so good, has just dropped 1 place. Korkina moving into this round with just a tenth, less than a tenth advantage. Adriana Krisky from Italy got a silver medal in the Junior Europeans in '96 and a silver on this apparatus. Stand by for fireworks. This a good event for her. Triple twist, nicely under control. This is a busy program. Done at breakneck speed. Long pause. Got to be a big tumble. 2.5 twist, tuck front somersault. No wonder she's tired. It's frantic, isn't it? Final tumble, double pike, slightly under rotated, but didn't she work hard? Adriana Krisky packing the work in. on-floor exercise. Not sure whether the overall impression was that pleasing, but she can tumble really well. Shushinova. Split change and ring split leap, but it was her tumbling that really impressed. She was fast and powerful, but out of steam when it came to the final tumble, the double pike. Well, she held on by the skin of her teeth to that first place. Her second vault was the problem, but now into her strong apparatus. She's been world, Olympic and European champion on this apparatus. So if she needed to pick an event to finish on, this would have been it. But I hate to say this, in the all-round competition, qualifying for the all-round in Atlanta, she actually fell off bars, so she's not absolutely infallible. The omnipresent Boris Pilkin. Very little communication between these two. It's a fascinating relationship, really. Obviously a bond there for Svetlana Kokina. An opportunity to take this all-round title. Stalder full turn, wonderful technique. She has a unique pace. 1.5 turns, good transition into Stalder. Working well between the two bars. Full twisting double tuck, and she enjoyed it. The gesture says it all. The audience appreciative. The Romanian still to come, of course, but she was only a 10th up going into this round. Done herself no harm at all. Super body line, 1.5 turns, good transition. Watch the Stalder from it. Excellent technique. And it needs to be wrapped up nicely, and it was. Full twist, double tuck. What a landing. Just a tiny pace. And 9.887 for that. She's opened the gap. Alexandrov there, the physio for the Russian team, congratulating her. She's smiling, but the two Romanians still to come. Dr. John Aldridge there for the British team. Mr. John Aldridge, I should say. Well, as it always does at these occasions, it's Russia versus Romania. Every European championship comes down to these two nations. The USA got into the frame at the Olympics. So, Amanar. Full twisting double tuck, and so beautifully performed. But those little paces at the end there, it's amazing at this level that they have to make those adjustments. Triple twist. and a good gymnastic series or sequence there, building the difficulty. Whip over, acceleration through the backflip, and the pike front under control at the end of a very complex series. Head back, focused. Into a final tumble, a double pike back. Well, Amanar showing great composure. She didn't have the best of beam, but coming back strongly on floor. Very high in the double pike. They have a business-like presentation quality, the Romanians. The triple twist. Beautiful poise from the twists into the two leaps. Technically, always excellent. And stablemate. Pressure can. .775 for Simona Amanar, so she's finished well. A tussle between bronze and silver, these two. But Presican needs something out of this world. Double straight, excellent start. She's going to need to get into the 9-9s to make any impression. Now, was her foot out there and Maven on the line? In which case she's all right. Taking that characteristic pause before the big tumble. Oh, triple twist and her foot's out. It's a question now whether she can pip Amanar into the silver medal position. Claudia Presican then stumbling slightly at the very last hurdle. So the Romanian challenge fades then, with a few problems in this exercise from Presican, and Kokina can be safe in the knowledge that the European all-round gold is hers. Presican, this is the problem, triple twist and that pace out, there's an automatic 10th away. Victoria Karpenko moved up into 4th place after bars. Needs to be in high 9-7s or 9-8s to make an impression on the medal positions to get into that bronze position, but I think it's beyond her. long pause. And no wonder. Superb skill, couldn't bring it under control. A standing Arabian front. Well, I've seen everything now. She risked so much on that skill, and I can tell you that the medal positions are decided. She's not going to make any impression on that. But nice to see originality. Claudia Preshikan, a few problems on floor there, still managed a 9.612. And that score, 9.612 for Preshikan, has taken her back down into bronze position. Amanar regains the silver position, and the gold will go to Svetlana Kokina. Martina Remeni from Italy. She's done well. She went into this round in 5th place, opting a vault with a start value of 9.6. You can see it starts as Yurchenko. Half turn, straight front somersault. And the Italians making an impression again. 9.25 for her first vault. Steps up the difficulty. 1.5 turn, almost staggered, but an extra 0.2 in difficulty. 9.8, that was worth. She's not happy, but she's done well. Made the turn, but that last half twist, so difficult to spot the landing. And that pulled her average down to 9.206. But the medals have been decided. Kokina, little hiccup on vault, but she staved off the Romanian challenge. Strength in depth, of course, is the Romanian hallmark. And as always, the tussle in these finals between Russia and Romania. Some performances now that are academic. From Poland, Skaronsa. Contingent from the Netherlands. The medals, of course, having been decided. The audience excited, but they still have their favourites to will on. And this is the last competitor of this European women's all-round final. Big skill. Whip over, oh, she can tumble, triple twist, not the control at the end, but she's double Arabian, then into triple twist. So this girl can tumble. 2.5 twist into punch front. She's had a few anxious moments on the linking skills and the gymnastics series. A couple of spins awry. But impressive tumbling. Double pike, whipped round, nicely set up and well controlled. Plenty of power. Good and high in the double Arabian. Her tumbling really was impressive. Whip over into triple twist. Shame about those little adjustments, but Poland very rarely make the finals these days, and it's good to see it. It is spread round. Well, lively music, medal ceremony about to begin. Annika Rieder there from Great Britain. Enjoyed her all-round competition. She was in the same group as Svetlana Kokina. Annika, of course, training full-time at Lilleshall now. The audience have been entertained here. A real nail-biting competition. Kokina looked good on the first two apparatus, faltered on the third, which was vault on a second vault, left the door open for the Romanians. Couldn't just squeeze through, and she hung on very well, did Kokina, and then produced a superb exercise on A-bars to seal it and stretch away in the lead again. Simona Amanar there. Confirmation, Svetlana Kokina adds the European gold to her world gold of last year. Simona Amanar retrieves silver. Presekan there in third. Kopenko couldn't make an impression on the medals. But Bremeny there looking good for Italy. Top six there, and Olga Toslenko from Ukraine. But it's Kokina who staves off the Romanian challenge. Kokina on the top of the pile. All round there were questions in the past over the consistency. She always had the flair, always had the brilliance and the occasional spark of genius, but she's put it all together. Now European champion all round, Kokina. World champion and European champion in successive years. Join us soon after the break for the medals presentation.
Which stadium hosts the...
This was the performance that sealed this all-round title for Svetlana Kokina. Rammed those legs together, beautiful style. Lovely transitions between high and low bar. The Stalder beautifully performed, typical of her work. This the all-round final. And don't forget to join us tomorrow at 5 o'clock for the individual apparatus championships. Still more excitement to come. Kokina, the first of these 5 golds on offer under her belt. But the Romanians in the shape of Amanar and Keskan. Men's European Championships coming up next, the last round in that exciting competition. Don't go away. Down on the difficulty, that's worth 9-8, so...